welcome to Drawing Furry Friends of the Saints. In this episode, we will be drawing one of the frogs who was friends with Saint Ulphia. Saint Ulphia was a nun who lived near the banks of a river in France. To help her pray more, Saint Ulphia placed frogs around the swampy area near her monastery. The frog's loud croaking would help keep her awake at night so that she could spend more time praying. After she died, a small chapel was built in her memory, and it is said that when frogs were brought near the chapel, they would be quiet and would only start croaking loudly again when they were moved somewhere else. Now, before we begin our drawing, you will need a piece of paper, a pencil, a black or dark colored marker, and whatever else you would like to color and finish your drawing. If at any point in the video you need to catch up, don't be afraid to pause and then start again when you are ready. Let's begin by drawing a curved line toward the top of the paper for the top of the frog's head. Now on either side of the curved head, let's add big round shapes for the frog's eyes. Now let's add smaller circles inside, touching the outside edges like this. To finish the frog's eyes, let's draw a small oval in the middle of the circles you just drew and color those in. Perfect! Now let's add the frog's mouth. Beginning under the left eye, draw a diagonal line down and then a slightly curved line across and a diagonal line back up to connect to the other eye. Next, let's add a line curving down and around on either side like this. From the left side, draw a line curving down and around for one of the frog's arms. Add a froggy finger by continuing the line down, add a little circle to the end, and then draw a short line back up. Let's do that 2 more times to make a few more fingers for his hand. Now let's draw a line parallel to the other arm line you drew, moving back up toward the head. Be sure to stop before you get to the mouth. Moving to the other side, draw a diagonal line out and back down to make his other arm. As we did with the first hand, let's draw a short line down, a circle at the end, and then a line back up to make his fingers. Let's draw 3 of those like we did on the first hand. Then let's draw our line back up toward the head, following the same shape as the line you already drew for his arm. Now let's add some big legs, perfect for hopping. A little ways down from the right side of the head, draw a slightly curved diagonal line up and loop it around and down like this. When you get to where his fingers begin, draw a straight line out to the right and add a little circle to the end and draw the line back toward the body to make his toes. Just like with the hands, let's add 3 toes. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Draw a big curved line out to the left and around, stopping when you are across from where his fingers begin. Draw a straight line out to the left and add a circle to the end, and then another line back for his first toe. Add 2 more toes, and then continue the line all the way back to touch the hand. Okay, now we need to make this frog's hands and feet look a little more froggy. Starting with the foot you just drew, draw 2 short, slightly curved lines to connect the little balls at the tips of the toes together. Let's do the same thing to the right side. Finally, let's add the little curved lines in between his fingers. Now our frog has webbed hands and feet. While we're down by his hands, let's draw a short line between the finger on his left hand and the finger on his right hand to connect his legs. To finish the legs and make them look more like they are bent, let's add a diagonal line from the side of the frog's right arm up toward the top of his bent leg, like this. Let's do the same thing on the other side, just like that. Last but not least, let's add 2 little dots just above his mouth for the frog's nose, and one short line below his mouth for his little chin. Now before you start coloring, if you decide you'd like to trace over your lines with a black marker, you are welcome to do so, but it's not necessary. You can finish your drawing using whatever art supplies you'd like to color in your frog. If you have time, I'd invite you to look for pictures of frogs from around the world in books or online to find out more about the beauty that God has given them. And just like that, you've drawn one of the frogs who was friends with Saint Ulphia. Thanks for drawing with me today. I hope you're inspired to continue drawing furry friends of the saints. May the Lord bless you and keep you always.